Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Minecraft. This is SuperDreamGate, and I'm at Old Tortuga, because I was just checking the shop. No one's bought anything, as you can see. There are also no orders presently. And just to confirm, no orders. Yeah, so we're good here. I actually don't want to go outside because there was a creeper just chilling on one of Erosium's roofs, and I was like, no. So I managed to just get in here, but I don't know where the creeper is gone. I also don't have any game volume presently, so I can't hear anything. I'll probably have it when I am editing because I just muted my computer and it's still picking up the game sound. But presently I am unable to hear anything, so it's kind of like I'm deaf. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Did I get shot at? Was that particles? What just happened? I don't know. This is really terrifying actually, because when one of your senses is gone and you're playing a survival game, it's really scary. Come on. Yes, that's how it works. Dang it. I am so confused without my sense of hearing. Personally, I very heavily rely on my sense of hearing. People have told me I have very good hearing, but lately I haven't because one of my ears has been Hello. Hello, random crafting bench. Yeah, as you can see, there's a ghast here in my inventory because there was a ghast that just spawned right around here and started shooting at me, and I killed him. So yeah, that was a thing. But people have told me I have very good hearing. And the reason I haven't been able to hear as well lately is one of my ears is kind of clogged, I think. I guess I can call it that. It sort of clicks when I move my head just right or when I blink too hard. So it's very odd and it's very frustrating. So on today's agenda, if I could also kindly run, we are going to work on the walls of my little basey area because I haven't touched them. Oh, it's raining. Of course. It rains a lot on this server. Let me just say, it rains a lot. So, we are going to work on the walls as soon as I make it day. And, yes. You can see that there is a diamond sword in my inventory, and this is my personal sword. It's a Smite 5, Unbreaking 3. I also learned you cannot have sharpness and smite on the same sword. Makes sense, but it kind of saddens me a little. So, as you can see, I think I've pointed this out before. If not, I'm sorry. But this is where our walls stand. This is what they look like. So we are going to eat some food. Nom 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 nom. And we're going to do the we're going to decorate. Words fail. So let me get all the materials because I actually don't have them. I was at New Tortuga, which has a different name, but I'm not going to reveal that just yet because I don't think it's been officially settled on. So I'm going to keep that to myself. So in the meantime, we're not going to worry about that part. We're going to move on to the actual wall, and then it's going to be the same pattern all throughout, and hopefully it doesn't look too busy. But I shall be right back. Take a sip of tea, and then we can begin. So, I think what we are going to do is we're going to start with a base of stairs, please. Thank you very much. I don't know. We might not. Who knows? I certainly do not. I have changed my mind on how I want this to look so many times that I can't even tell you. So it's going to be a surprise for the lot of us. What's going to happen in here is I think that there's going to be stairs on the inside too. And I highly doubt it's going to be stone on the inside. It's probably going to be wood, which I don't have because I don't know what kind of wood I'm going to use in here. Part of me was thinking the really dark, but I have spruce up there, so I'm kind of considering I have some wood. Let's go not get stuck on chests, please. As you can see, I've done a lot of wood gathering. And my oak and my dark oak have been used because of what I'm making at New Tortuga. And I'm not doing a completely different shop. It is in line with what I was doing before, and let's just make some stairs because why the heck not? Let's just do it. So it is in line with the lighthouse, so it does have to do with enchanting. I'll tell you what it does, but I won't tell you what it is. And if you are not on the server, or if you haven't heard it from me, I don't think I've told many people that I was planning on doing something specific. So, okay, we'll go that far. I think that's fine. And then I was thinking of putting glass panes if I use any glass. And because I need these, I am going to use vines. So I definitely need you. I need all of these. And actually that one, why did I put that stair down there? It completely slipped my mind, and there's dancing things. I am going to need wood, not like the acacia wood again, not more stairs, so. Alrighty. Concentration. I swear I have that. So, okay. From here, we have to take into consideration there are stairs. And as a result, what do we want to do? I did want to make slabs. Curses! Foiled again! It's fine. So let's get some of... We don't need two things of these here, so let's get some of you. And I'm trying to conserve the clay. That kind of makes it look like it has a little... whatchamacallit, like a ridge. I could turn those upside down if I feel like it. It doesn't matter. For the inside, it can look different. And then I do want to conserve these a little bit just because I'm not by a desert. I don't know who is by a desert, who isn't by a desert. And we want the bottom to look very, what do you call it? Structurally sound, I guess is a good way of saying it. So let's see if I do... How does that look? That looks pretty good to me. I say this and then everything goes bananas. We kind of want to avoid repeating that too much, so what the other problem is I don't want to introduce more wood into this. I kind of want it to use these materials, and that's it. Oh, I mean, do we want it to look like big archy windows? I kind of avoided that when I was testing it because I didn't like how it looked. And then you lost some of the structure, I felt. But let's... Then... The thing is, we also have to consider the fact that, one, it's getting dark, so I have to sleep, and two, there's going to be areas like this where we have the bottom part just completely hidden. So I might not even want to use glass in this part. So if we do that... I also don't really want to make things too convoluted because I have to remember what I'm doing. And I say this and then I do that. That's kind of cool, but I don't know what I would do with an S shape. We'll see. We'll head back to that and fiddle with it more. because it's going on both sides. That's only part one of the wall. Okay, so still, well, frame rates, please work. Thank you. Ah, la, la. My tongue is so tired. Yeah, this has to go. This, no. So, do we want to come back here. Come back here, self. Focus for a minute. Eh. Hello, recording. So you knows. I know I'm very quiet. No! Don't ruin the recording. Goodness. If I could smell, that would help. Nah, Moon is a cool guy. Do we want to do something like this? Wow. Oh my goodness. So let's see how this looks. Because I have to remember. Okay, first of all, I think these would have to turn upside down if I kept this. So that means there has to be a certain color or something of interest under there. What do you... No, please. I want it like that. Because that way it looks a little... Well, I could also just do something else. That looks like a face. We're not going to do that. I don't want it to be reminiscent of faces so much. Gosh dang it. Just because it doesn't fit the theme, I don't think. And I still have a face going on in this. So we do that, and not so much now, which is, I guess, good in the sense that we just don't really... If we go up and we go... Because it... I also have to remember I do have slabs that I can use. If we go upside down like this. Well, I think I just need to break it up with some slabs. I think I'm going to keep this pillared look, actually. Let me mirror it on here because this is one wall. And then let me get the slabs, and then I'll come back to you when I do that. Okay, so I've done 2 versions, and we have, well, technically this is version 1. And I like it. I think this is a really cool sort of design. I probably would have done something different in the middle. I don't think I would keep this wood, should I go with it. And then over here we have design number 2. And I think in this case I would keep the wood, because otherwise it's just, I think it breaks it up, and I think it looks better that way. But, I don't know. So we have those on the outside, and then this is how it looks on the inside. I put all of these up. That's liable to change too, but this is what it looks like, and then we... I don't know what we'd do with that. Would we just leave it as dirt? Would we get rid of it? I don't know. But tell me what you guys like more. I'm not too sure. I think I'm leaning for this one maybe, but I don't know. This one's nice too, especially on the indoors. So yeah, I don't know. So the next thing on our agenda is to figure out how big the rooms are going to be. Because this is just a pathway. That's where you mainly walk in, and then that'll lead you outside to this big garden area that's not occupied by the rooms. And this leads down to where the mine shaft is / was / will be moved / whatever. So let's see. We will start here and try to figure it out. I was kind of thinking it would be a, let's see, so I don't want it to be, I mean, there's going to be so many, I don't want it to be super huge. And yeah, 2 and 2, and then we put 1. So I was thinking it would be, you know, just like kind of the square, and then you'd go all the way around. But at the same time, I feel for any sort of room that might be a little too small. But when you go all the way around with it, basically I'm thinking the lower level is going to have rooms, and then the upper level is just a big balcony where there's going to be more grass, and it's going to look really pretty. All the trees will be on this level. I don't know if I'm going to have a tree farm per se. I don't know. I think the trees will be permanent. If I do a farm, it would be underground another level. And that would kind of be like where the quote-unquote dungeons are. But I'm not even sure about that one, to be honest. I haven't really thought about it much. So if we do it this big, I'm not too sure because we need a floor, most definitely. And the other option is I bring up the floor to this level, but that's not sure. So I switched this because I realized afterward that, oops, ha ha ha, that's not the right size. Now it is, and I'm using the half slabs because I have more of them. Again, I'd need to figure out the materials and all that, but yeah, I'm going to keep these as placeholders so I can see about how far on both ends here it's going to go. I haven't gotten rid of this hill because I think I do want to keep it. And it would kind of be that there's a section that goes inside this hill. And I think it looks a little more dynamic. I could have done that for the other end too, but it was a little too high up. And I mean, it just looks weird when it's between two, maybe? I don't know. I just felt it better flattening all of this and then leaving that, I think, was okay because that's more of a mountain, the extreme hills, and I am most definitely going to terraform so it looks more like it's in a mountain. So this is going to get very much changed. Maybe not the actual pathway itself, maybe the actual pathway itself, I haven't decided yet, but it's going to change, and that's kind of the reason I left it alone, so that way it looks more dynamic. I think I've used that word twice already. But in the meantime, what else are we going to do today? Since I laid these out, I could start working on getting this ready because we now know about how big I'm thinking of going. And it's actually not all that big. We're going to have a lot of garden space. So we could expand out more, but I do have to consider that hill. Or we could start coming up with the materials because the other thing is when we're in the garden, the only other thing is the rooms, not all of them you can access from the outside because how it's going to work, I had to move so far away, is there are layers to this. So you have the entrance layer, which is here, and well, the outside will probably be changed too. So you come in, this is the main entrancey part. I might change that over there and make it equate to this just because symmetry. So this won't be here, but you come in and then you have options. When you walk in, you can either go down this hallway, which will lead you into rooms. You can come out, and then the other thing is I want an inner corridor, so it'll be the same thickness as this. So let's actually see how thick it is. So from the wall, there's a thickness of 3, but there's, I guess that counts. So from the wall, this is the wall, so 1, 2, 3, and then another. And then this would go out around. So it's kind of like you're walking for this. It would be just like you're walking again, you know, on there, but it's going to be open so you can look out in the garden. And I don't know where that's going to be. I haven't really figured all that out. But that's another idea. So I might actually end it off here. And I know it's a shorter episode, but I'm getting caught on these chests. I actually have a lot to do off camera, and there's not much right now I can do until I settle. So please let me know. I did it. I cleared those. Let me know which design you like. If you don't like either, you can let me know, and then you can give me a suggestion. But I am going to use these materials. It's going to be stone brick stairs, purple clay, and the smooth stone half slabs. What are these called? Stone slabs. That makes life simpler. And the vines. So those are my building materials. I'm going to stay away from acacia wood. I think I mentioned that before, but just to reiterate. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until our next Cube Community adventure, bye bye!